Hey guys, my name is Jennifer and I am Genevieve Designs. I am just getting back to my studio here. It's been a long weekend and I'm trying to get myself inspired and motivated to continue on crafting. It is still Christmas time. It is December. It's late December. It's late December and we're running out of time to finish our album. We don't have that many pages left, but we still have lots of things to do, so we need to keep moving, right? So I have no time for dilly-dallying. Is that the right way to say that? Dilly-dallying? Dilly-dallying? That's something I've been doing lately. I've been losing words or forgetting words or not knowing what words mean. It's okay. It's Christmas time. We are currently making the Timeless scrapbook album using the 25 and Peppermint paper collection. I have linked in the description box. I have the playlist for this album linked here and in the description box, and I also have a collections list from my Etsy shop of everything that I'm using from my shop in this album. It's just one click and it'll have everything that I'm using printable wise. There's going to be timestamps down below as well. So today we're going to start on the next pages, I think. And I'm going to show you what I've got prepped. So I'm going to move that out of the way, actually, somehow. I don't want it to... There we go. I'm going to show you everything that I've got prepped. And I kind of messed up. I didn't mess up. Well, I kind of did. I did some prepping that might be confusing, which I'm sorry. I'll do my best to explain. Alright, the first thing I printed was page 7 with the vintage polka dot, and then I did the sparkly green dots, and I cut it out, inked it up. I haven't put any tape on it yet, but I left one long tab, so I cut the other 3 tabs off and left one long tab. And then I printed this page right here. I printed it 3 times. So page 13, I printed all of them plain and all of them on cardstock, and I printed them 3 times. So we will be using one of the belly bands in today's video as of what I've got planned so far. We will be using all 3 of these split pockets, and here's 2 of them right here. So what I've done is one of them I'm getting ready to cut apart. I forgot to cut it apart, but I cut it out, scored it, not this middle part because we're just going to be cutting it in half, and then flipped it over and inked this back side and put tape on the back side because we're going to be using it on the opposite page. So we're using one this way, and then the other 2 the other 2 I made these 2 little flip pockets. So for one of them, I cut all of the tabs off except the 2 long tabs on the left hand side. I left those on one of the prints. And then on the other print, I left all 3 tabs on, and I layered it on top of the one that has no tabs except for the one here. So if you can see down in there, I don't know how, if you can see, you probably can't. There's where I kind of made it a pocket, and then I inked the back side. So I did both of them the same way. So they're going to be individual flip pockets, which we actually haven't done it this way before. We've made them to where they're pockets on the page, or they're pockets on this page over here next to it, where we have them glued down, and that's a flip. But we've never had them like actually individual flip pockets. So that's what that is. And then one more thing. I printed page 43, which is the mats for these. and I might need those, which is the mats for this page 13. I printed one page of it, and I did the mirror image again. So when I went to go print it, there was like a setting, like more options or something like that, and I have a mirror image option. So I printed the vintage polka dot, and then I did the vintage polka dot, then I did the green polka dot on here. So I wanted to show you that I'd printed it mirror image. Looks like I missed a polka dot, so I'm gonna have to go back and add that. And then that is all I have prepped already. So I'm not gonna need that one either. I'm gonna put these aside. I actually might, no, I'm not gonna use that. I'm gonna just cut this away, and I'm gonna put the things aside that I'm not gonna need. Oh, actually, I have one more thing. I thought that was it. I don't know what I was thinking. And then the last thing is we already had these printed off. These were page 27. We've already used this part. And we had 2 of them already printed off. So I just cut them out. Did I ink them up? I inked them up on both sides. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with them yet. But we already had them printed out. And it's the vintage script on white cardstock. And that is all we're going to need for now. I am going to fix this, put a green dot there, and I'm going to cut this out, and I'll be right back. Okay, I have that cut out, and I inked up the edges. So really quickly as well, I think I am going to cut these out with you. First I'm going to cut these in half. Not in half. Cut these apart. And then I am going to miter these tabs. And then on these I'm going to cut straight across that where they meet, and that way it'll be not bulky right there, and also straight across there. Yes, let me do it a little bit better. Good, 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 good. And the same on this one. So these actually are going to be the mats for this, but I'm going to hold off, I think, for a little bit. So I'm going to put these inserts also aside for right now. And I think what I want to do is, oh, I need to put tape on this. So on this one, inked it on both sides, but I did the green paint on here. But I'm going to put tape here and then miter the corners, and then this will be a flap. So I meant to do that before. I meant to do this part before, but it's okay. I get distracted. Well, getting ready for Christmas, my husband and I, we have like rituals that we do. Not rituals, that's not the right word. Traditions. We do things. We go to certain places. We shop around. We almost hardly ever go shopping anywhere, ever. We're not big shoppers. Maybe when we were younger we were, but we're not anymore. And so we have certain traditions that we do, certain places that we go, and it's just fun. So we were just discussing on where we want to have dinner this weekend, even though this is the last weekend before Christmas. Oh, Lordy. I think we're ready. Are you guys ready? We're almost ready. But anyway, so it's left me a little, I'm a little what's the word? I'm a little frazzled? No, scattered. There we go. That's probably the right word. Okay, first thing is, okay, so the page that we made our little hidden journal, that we sewed our hidden journal onto, we're going to do the top part of that page, the front. So this is actually the back. So, okay, if you're going the other way around, the top layer, the top page, we're not doing that yet. We're doing the second page, right? So this is the second page, this is the third page, and this is the fourth page, okay? And then this is the cover. Okay, so that's just in case you needed a refresher of where we're at. That is where we're at. And I am going to attach this belly band here. We've got 3 of them, so we need to use them. Oh, I guess we don't have to. We can always put it in our workbook, and then we can use them on other projects in the future. And I'm going to try to center it, but you know, it's okay if you don't get it centered. I'm usually not very good at that. Getting it centered, I mean. So I'm giving you permission to not be good at it as well. It's okay. Is it perfect? Yes, it is. It's perfect. Okay, so then the next thing I want to do is, I think actually let me put this on. Let's see how that's gonna go. That's gonna go good. Okay. I'll turn it this way. I am gonna use my glue stick for this though, so that I got a little bit of wiggle room. And I'm gonna line it up on this edge. This would be the same edge that the sewing has been done on. I think I got that on there straight. Yes, I did. Okay. Yeah. Okay, next thing I want to do, I'm going to get my scoreboard out, and what I want to do is I want to butt these up right next to each other and kind of tape them together, like hold them in place with some repositionable type tape, so that when I lay these down, when I attach them down to the page, they will fit properly. So I'm going to flip this over to this side. I'm going to burnish that really quick, which probably means I just burnished the tape onto the other side. Take the tape backings off, and I'm going to use my glue stick trick again, just for the wiggle room. Okay, opening this up, and I'm going to attach this right down there at the edge. Perfect. So it looks like that. Oops. So let me remove these 2 little pieces just real quick. Burnish that again. So now we have 2 free swinging shaped doors, pockets, not doors. And then that is what that's like the finished page setup. So we've got the 2 swinging pockets, and then we've got the flip, and then we've got the belly band. Okay, I like it. So then the next thing, actually I need to get, let me put these in there. So these are, I don't know what I'm going to do with these yet. I haven't picked out a mat for them. I don't know if they're going to be tags. I haven't decided yet. So for now, they're just going to sit there, just the way they are. But I do have a mat for this, and I have to show you like in stages here. Okay, so this is the paper that I'm using. It's got the gingerbread and the little cocoa cups and the blingity bling, the snowflakes, the gold snowflakes. They're so pretty. So I'm gonna set this aside. What I did was I traced the mat for the main base page. Right here, I've traced that first. I traced the mat for this spine of that page. I traced the mat for the spine of this page right here. And then I traced the mats for those two. Okay? And then these pockets are going to go on top here. So I have to do this first. And I don't know if you can see my pencil lines, but I tried to, because there's going to be a little bit of separation. I don't think it's going to matter that much. But I tried to raise it up from the edge, from the bottom, a little bit when I traced it. You'll see what I'm talking about when I cut it all apart here. Okay, so I'm going to just separate these. Okay, I have cut them out and inked them up. So I usually like to make these like a tuck pocket, this bottom pocket. I'm wondering if I should do that with it being a free floating. And you know what I could do? I can just leave it open-ended, and then that way I can decide at a later date if I want to stick something there, right? Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and mat these on this side, not on the back side, but on this side, just so that I don't get myself confused. So I'm just going to go all the way around the 3 sides and leave the top open so that I can maybe add some little things there. And maybe not, I may not. But that's the goal anyway, that I have that option. And then I'm going to go ahead and fully mat this one up here down. It looks better already with that pretty pattern paper on it, doesn't it? Yeah, that looks so cute. See how it kind of flows? Well, we're going to add these pockets here, and then we're going to mat these pockets. But the reason we had to mat the page first is because it's a split thing, and I don't have a split mat for that pocket, and I mean for this page, but that's okay. I think that's fine. I'm going to do the same thing with this one though. I'm going to grab my scoreboard, and let's do it like this. I'm going to tape these two together just ever so slightly, not put too much pressure. And actually I'm going to start with just doing the tabs that are on the straight edge here so that we can tape them down so we can our inserts don't get stuck. And I am going to do the glue stick. Okay, I'm going to turn the book this way because we're going to put it right up next to the score line here. Excess glue there. And we don't want to go over that score. Right up next to it. It's where we want to be. That's our safe space. Alright, so the whole thing should still be able to fold, yep. Okay, I'm going to open it up and I'm going to put tape, just regular tape, just regular roll, regular clear tape on those little tabs there. I guess I can just go all the way across, couldn't I? So that the inserts don't get stuck on that ledge, because they tend to get stuck on ledges like that. Alright, so now I'm going to take the tape backing off all the other tabs and we'll attach it down. It was overlapping. I'm going to remove this before I burnish. Alright, so now we have that. And we are going to add these pockets. That's going to look so, I mean, not pockets, I'm sorry. Add these mats. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'll leave that one open just in case I want to make that a little tuck pocket, because I love doing that. That's so fun for me. It's so fun for me. Actually, let me ink this part just in case it's seen. I mean, what are the odds of somebody getting their head over top of it like that and looking down in the pocket? But you never know. Alright, that looks so cute. Okay, so then same thing. The inserts that we've already got cut out and ready to go. Or not ready to go. But I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. That's all I can say, is I don't know yet what I'm going to do with them. But so we're kind of doing like the mirror image thing again, except these are loose flippity flips, and then this is a flip and a belly band. And these are installed pockets, so to speak. They're not flip pockets. They're installed pockets. Okay, so what are we going to do next? Okay, next I want to do, I've already done one, but I printed 2 of page 37. This is the mat for the main base page. So this is the mat for this page here and this page under the belly band. And then I also printed page 43 in the mirror image, once again in the mirror image. So I am going to, again, plain on white cardstock. I'm going to treat these. I've already done one, so I know that I like it. So I'm going to treat all of the mats for the inside of this the same. So I think, going to use this for the belly band, though. But I'm going to go ahead and treat this as if I was going to use it, just in case. You never know. But here's what I'm going to do. First thing is, I am going to take that Rustic Wilderness Distress ink, and I am going to put some color on here by doing some circular swirly motions. Remember, we're trying to add some green into this album because there wasn't very much, and I think it needs some more green. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to come back with the Distress Oxide and Ground Espresso, and I'm just going to add just a little hint of that brown. And then I'm going to do this the exact same way. But I just kind of wanted to show you what I'm doing. And then, let me move this. I'm going to spray it. I'm going to get it wet with just water. And I'm going to let it do its thing while I do this one just real quick. Let me wipe that down. Okay, I think they're mostly dry and they've wrinkled up just a little bit. I think that's okay. I've been trying to straighten them out. The next thing I want to do is I'm going to get that stamp, that script stamp out again, and I'm going to stamp in green on here. So let me start with this one. I just need to try to stay straight, you know. So I'm just going to lay the stamp down. The stamp is linked in the description box. It's from Hobby Lobby. I couldn't find it on Amazon. I know some people don't like Hobby Lobby. And some people do. So I'm just going to stamp it. Stamp it. I feel like I need a little bit more. You notice I'm not covering the whole thing. I'm just kind of randomly going. All right, let me do this side. Even though I don't think I'm going to use this in today's page, but I'll have it for another one in case. Just to, ooh, I went crooked on there. Just in cases. So there's that. Let me do this one. Alright. So now I'm going to cut these out and I'm going to ink up the edges. Okay, I've got everything cut out. I did use this one. I did go ahead and cut this out. I did use it and traced it onto that scrap piece that we had of this one. And I think I'm going to use this one. But the first thing I want to do, you see how wrinkly these things are? This was one of them I did beforehand, and one of them I did during video. And then here are the two mats for that. So I'm going to set this one aside because I'm not going to use this right now. But I want to put some splatters on here. And I'm thinking about using this ephemera piece embellishment that was part of the collection. Except I think I'm going to have to cut out that inside there. What do you guys think? I think I'm going to have to try at least. So first thing, I'm going to get my color ready. It's got a little bit of red, or pink, a little bit of red. Might be kind of cool to have a little bit of pink on there. Might be pretty. Well, and I'll get the green wet just in case. So, where's my water? My water is just clear water. I don't know where I was going with that, but my water is something. Alright, so I'm just going to grab, I don't want to go too heavy on this. I just think it would be cute to have a little bit. I'm sprinkling my hand already. And I just kind of want it to be like, I need it to. I just kind of want it to be up here. It's not really showing up very good, is it? All right, let's try the pink. I'm not sure that's showing up at all. And let's do a couple blobs of green. Whoop, I'm getting it on my other papers. Oopsie. Okay, I'm gonna set this aside and let this dry while I work on cutting out these little bits. So I'm just gonna grab a craft mat and a craft knife, and I'm just gonna go through and cut out some of these inner parts. And try not to be too picky. Maybe a little bit over here. Then if you wanted to, which I don't think I need to, but if you wanted to, you could come in here and remove some more with your scissors if you wanted to get in there just a little bit better. Oops. What do we think? Is my camera going to focus, or is it going to be silly? Right? So that'll make a difference because it'll go like on top of here, so you'll see through there. Yeah, that's a good idea. All right, I'm going to let that dry, and actually I need to change my battery. Okay, my candle went out. I wonder when it went out. So yeah, I was thinking about putting that there, which is super cute. I think it's cute anyway. But I kind of want to give it a little bit of dimension. Like I want it to be raised a little bit. What do you guys think of that? Is it going to be alright if it's raised just a tiny little bit? I have something somewhere. What do I have? I have, here it is. I have some, what's this called? 3D foam. So maybe we'll use this right there. You know what we also have in this template is bows. I need to use some bows. So I think what I'll do is I'll cut 2 pieces, and if we don't like it, we can always remove it. This might be too big of a piece. And so it'll just be up just a tiny little bit, but I think that would be cute if it's just got a little bit of something up under there, like that. What do you think? All right. Now, how am I going to get these on here and have them flat. So I can do this one probably pretty easy by using glue. Let's start there. Fabri-Tac does grab quickly, but I'm afraid it's going to have the edges lift up a little bit, and I don't necessarily want that. So let's see what we can do. Oh, that's not even over enough. See, it's already grabbed onto it. Well, I'm just going to have to go with it. I hope some glue came out, because now it's going to make a mess, isn't it? I should probably just went back and put tape on it. This one I'm going to glue because no, I can't. I just can't. It's bothering me. Alright, we're putting tape on the rest, except for this one I'm going to be super careful. I'm just going to do this 1/4 of an inch, and I'm going to leave the top open just in case I want to have the tuck on the back side of this little flip, because you know how I've got it to where I can tuck things in the front side. Well, what if I change my mind and I want to put it on the back side, see? So I want to have that choice, so I am going to leave it open. So now I'm just going to do my very best to follow this curve. With this tape. Can y'all see? Am I even on camera? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, there's my foam. Alright, let's see what that does. Normally I don't use dry adhesive on a potential pocket because things can get stuck on it. But in this case, since I got the cardstock wet, it's warping, and I do actually have like a craft iron and I couldn't get it to work, so I just gave up. I just gave up. So nobody's got time for that, you know? Okay. So that worked. That was good. Alright. So now I'm going to do the same with this. Looks like I'm getting ready to run out of tape. Yep, almost instantly. Boop. Let's see. don't have to keep using the small, huh? It's just going to be harder to get around the curve there. That's okay. I need to find my 1/4 inch tape. I thought I had an extra roll right here in my drawer, but I can't find it. So I either used it or I never put it there in the first place. Okay. I'm going to take the tape backing off and we're going to mat the rest of these, and I think we'll be done for the day. Or for this video. We're done for the day, like I'm in school or something. All right, see, that looks nice. The green, I think, looks superb. Whoa, stop. Whew. Oh gosh, this is stressing me out, you guys. Oh, that whole page is wrinkly. Doggone it. Well, it's going to be very organic looking, isn't it? Because it's going to be wrinkly. All right, I'm going to use glue, and let's put this down. Let's mat the belly band. That looks good. And then let's take the backing off of here. And I'm thinking like right here. It's almost like the perfect little spot for a little wreath. I'm gonna scoot it in so you can see how super cute that is. Look at that. Isn't that cute? All right, and it's fine. That little bit of bump is fine because look at our page. It's warped anyway. Okay. Scooch out. Okay. All right, you guys. I think that that is all we're going to do for today. I think it's quite a lot. I actually have I don't have another plan. So I think I want to stick something here so bad to keep it shut, but I don't know what. I don't have anything stiff enough. Well, that's kind of the plan. So we can either do something there or we could do something here, right? Either way, but we can't do both. So just keep that in mind. But all right. I think that is all I've got for you guys today. Let me know your thoughts. Give me a thumbs up if you're enjoying the videos. And did I already say thank you so much for joining me today? I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me. You guys are amazing. But okay, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.